Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala Muhammad Rasulullahi Kareem. This problem is related to analytic geometry or 2D geometry. Transform the equation 2x square minus xy plus y square plus 2x minus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0 to new axes of x and y, capital X and capital Y, given by the straight lines 4x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0 and 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0 respectively. Means x axis, new axis is this, and new y axis is given by this equation. First of all, I write the given equation of curve which have to transform in new coordinate system. The given equation of curve which have to transform in new coordinate system, which is given by here. So I write in our solution 2x square minus xy plus y square plus 2x minus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. I write it as equation number 1. Now let x dash y dash be the coordinates of a point P xy refer to the new set of axes, means x axis and y axis. Then I write x dash. I want to show in figure. Let small x and y are x axis and y axis, which is old coordinate system, and new coordinate system which is shown here by capital letters capital X and capital Y, which is given by lines. I write this origin O dash in new coordinate system, and all coordinate system origin is O. I write O. X axis is 4x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. So I write this equation with respect to old coordinate system, original coordinate system. 4x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0, and equation of this line y axis in new coordinate system. But this equation is in original or old coordinate system, means small x small y. This is equation of new coordinate system. This equation is equation of y axis in new coordinate system. But this equation with respect to old, means original coordinate system. So if this point, any point P, general P is a general point in old coordinate system, its coordinate is xy. I write its old for remember. And in new coordinate system, new coordinate, it's I write also in here. So x dash y dash means if we draw perpendicular from P on this new coordinate system, this value is x dash and this value is y dash. If we be perpendicular from P on y axis, we get this value is equal to this value, because it is this is a rectangle, and opposite side of rectangle are equal. So this is x dash, so this also x dash, and we can say that x dash is perpendicular distance from point P to y axis. Y axis means new y axis. So x dash, as I saw in figure, x dash is perpendicular distance of P xy in all coordinate system from the new y, capital Y, axis, that is 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. X dash is a distance, perpendicular distance from P point to this line. We know that perpendicular distance from point to line is given by this formula. If this equation of line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, here c is positive, and distance from this point P, this point I write x dash by dash. So this distance I write this point as m. So Pm is given by this formula. I write x dash in place of x and y dash in place of y plus c. In this equation I write the coordinate of this point and divided by coefficient of x whole half square plus coefficient of y whole half square. This is formula. I use this formula here for finding this distance from point xy to this line. This line equation is in new coordinate system y axis, which is given by this equation. So x dash is perpendicular distance. We can find as, I write x in place of x, so there is no change, so only we have to divide with coefficient of x is 3 whole half square plus coefficient of y minus 4 square. But on squaring we know that square of negative is positive, so we get 3x minus 4y plus 2 upon 3 square 9 plus 4 square minus 4 square plus 16, which is equal to square root 25, 3x minus 4y plus 2. So we get x dash is equal to 3x minus 4y plus 2 upon square root 25 is equal to 5. I want to value of x and y in terms of new coordinate system, so that I put this value in equation 1, so that this equation transform in new coordinate system. I want value of small so x dash, x and y in terms of x dash y dash, means a new coordinate system. So so that we can change this given equation in new coordinate system in x dash y dash. So I try to find the value of xy in terms of x dash y dash. For this I multiply 5 to left hand side because I want to create a equation in xy, so that I transpose 2 in left hand side. Then sign of this becomes minus 2 minus, so we get this value 3x minus 4y is equal to 5x dash minus 2. I write this as equation number 2. In the same manner, I will find and define y dash. The perpendicular distance of p xy from the new x-axis 4x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. Y dash is a perpendicular distance from this point to this line. X-axis means 4x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. I write this here. So y dash is equal to from this formula we can find and put the value of x in place of this x. There is no change in this equation. In numerator we write this as numerator, left hand side this is positive also, and divide coefficient by addition of square of coefficient of x square and y square, 4 square and 3 square. We get y dash. 4 square is 16 and 3 square is 9, which becomes 25, and square root this value becomes 5. So we get y dash is equal to 4x plus 3y plus 1 upon 5. On transposing 5 in to left hand side, we get 5y dash is equal to 4x plus 3y plus 1. We have find an equation in x and y for which is two unknown x and y. So we have to find another equation in xy so that we get the value of unknown xy in terms of x dash y dash. So I find here we can find here another equation which is unknown x and y in terms of x dash and y dash. So transpose 1 to left hand side, this sign becomes minus, and we get 4x plus 3y is equal to 5y dash minus 1. I totally write this value left hand side and this value right hand side. There is no change now. And write equation this equation 3. Now we have two equation number 2 and equation number 3. And by solving it, equation number 2 and 3 for x and y, we get value of x and y, unknown x and y in terms of x dash y dash. And if we put this value in this equation, we get the transform equation in new coordinate system, which is our problem to find. So I first of all find the value of x and y. For value of x, we should eliminate y in these two equations. For this we have to make coefficient equal in these two equations. Coefficient of y should be equal. For this I multiply equation 2 by 3 and equation 3 by 4, which is LCM of coefficient of y in both equations. So multiplying, or in short form we can write it as equation number 2 multiplied by 3 plus equation number 3 multiplied by 4 we get. I write this equation on the next page. Equation 2 is multiplied by 3, we get 9x plus 12y. In left hand side, 9x minus 12y is equal to equation number 2 multiplied by 3 we get 15x dash minus 6. 15x dash minus 6. This equation, by this we find a new equation. I write it as equation number 4. Also we have write equation number 3 multiplied by 4. So I multiply whole equation by 4, we get 16x plus 12y in left hand side, and on right side we multiply 4 on both terms, we get 420 y dash minus 4. On adding these two equations we get, and we adding these two terms cancel out because this positive and negative, and this value on adding we get 25x on left hand side, and in right hand side we get 15x dash plus 20 by dash and minus 10. We can divide by 5 for simplicity. We get 5x is equal to 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2. But we have to find the value of x in terms of x dash y dash. So I divide the whole equation by 5. We get 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 upon 5. This is the value of x in terms of x dash y dash. Now we have to find value of unknown y from equation number 2 and 3. We have many methods to solve. We can also find y with putting this value of x in equation number 2 or 3, or other method is elimination method. As we eliminate y, and we can to find the value of x, we can also this apply for finding the value of x. We eliminate x. I apply elimination method. So coefficient of x should be equal. For this, multiply equation 2 by 4 and 3 by 3. I write this here and subtracting equation 2 multiplied by 4 minus equation 3 multiplied by 3, we get equation number on multiplying equation number 4 by 4, we get 12x minus 16y is equal to 20x dash minus 8, which is I write this as equation 6, and we get by this equation 3 multiplied by 3, we get 12x plus 9y is equal to 15y dash minus 3. 15 by dash minus 3. I write this as equation number 7. On solving equation 6 and 7, we get the value of y in terms of x dash y dash. For this, we should subtract from equation 6 equation 7 from equation 6. For this, sign of lower equation number 7 change, minus, but this becomes plus. These coefficients are equal, so 12x cancel out, and these two y will be add, but sign will same, which is equal to 25y. On right hand side, 20x dash is positive, but 15 y dash becomes negative. The difference of these two terms, minus 8 plus 3 becomes minus 5. Now first I divide whole equation by minus 5 for simplicity. We get 5y is equal to, because I divide minus 5 with this sign becomes minus, and coefficient 4x, because I divide its value by 5, this becomes positive, plus 3y dash, and this plus 1. On finding value of y, we divide whole equation by 5. We get, you can also divide whole equation by minus 25 and get directly this value. I get this value of x in terms of xy, and this value in terms of xy. Putting this value in given equation of curve, then this equation, which is in old coordinate system or original coordinate system, which is in small x and y, and if we put this value, we get this value in new coordinate system, which I write x dash y dash here. So now we put the value of this in equation number 1. Putting these values of x and y from equations a and v in equation 1, equation of curve. First term is 2x square. 2 value of x is this, so I write value of x here, 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 upon 5 whole of square, 2x square minus xy, value of x is 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 upon 5, value of y is this, which is minus 4x dash plus 3y dash plus 1 upon 5. Now next term is plus y square, so I put the value of y here, plus minus 4x dash plus 3y dash plus 1 upon 5 whole of square. Next term is plus 2x. I write value of x plus 2x 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 upon 5. This is value of x, and minus 3y plus 5 minus 3y, value of y is 3x, value of y is minus 4x dash minus 4x dash plus 3y dash plus 1 upon 5. plus 5 is last term, right hand side is equal to 0. On solving this value, we get equation of curve in new coordinate system. For this, squaring numerator and denominator, we get 2 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 whole square upon 5 square is 25. Denominator of 5 is equal to 25 minus this bracket will multiply to each other. 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 and minus 4x dash plus 3y dash plus 1 whole upon 5 into 5 becomes 25 plus minus 4x dash plus 3y dash plus 1 whole square upon numerator square upon denominator square. 5 square is 25. Next term is plus 2 upon 5 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 minus 3 upon 5. You can solve according to your calculation. All the basic operation are done. Only there is only calculation. You can solve according to your practice is equal to 0. I done this calculation step by step. So I want to remove 25 from denominator. Not only 25, but I want to remove denominator. So I multiply 25 whole equations. Then when we multiply 25 here, then 25 is completely cancelled out in this equation. But when multiply 25 here, then 25 cut by this 5 and we get 5. 5 into 2, and this become 10 and this become 15, because 25 divided by 5 we get 5. 5 into 3, 15, we get 15. Whole equation multiplied by 5, we get next equation. We get 2 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 whole square minus 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 minus 4x dash plus 3y dash plus 1. Next term is plus minus 4x dash plus 3y dash plus 1 whole square. I write this term. No, I have to write this 3 times, which becomes 10 times 3x dash plus 4y dash minus 2 and 6 times minus 4x dash plus 3y dash plus 1 plus when we multiply 25 in this term, this becomes 125. Right hand side 0 multiplies 25 becomes 0. We have to square here. We know that this formula a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. If any term in this minus, then value multiplication will negative, and this there is no change in sign because this is whole of square. Square of any negative quantity is positive. So I write this without telling you, only apply this formula. We get 2 times whole of square. First quantity is square 9x dash square plus second quantity is square, which is 16 by dash square plus third quantity square, which is 4. Multiply these two terms and twice, making twice, we get 12 x dash y dash. On multiplying this and making twice, we get 16 y dash. Multiply these two terms and making twice, this becomes 12 x dash. This is a square of this bracket. Next term, we have to multiply these two brackets, so we get this multiply to this becomes 12 x dash square plus 9 x dash y dash plus 3 x dash. I multiply this value to all three terms, and I now take this value to multiply all these terms. We get minus 16 x dash y dash. Now multiply to this value, we get 12 y dash square. On multiply this value, we get 4 y dash. Minus 2 multiply at this term, we get plus 8 x dash minus 6 y dash minus 2. Now making whole of square, first quantity is square plus second quantity is square plus third quantity plus twice of first and second minus 12 x dash y dash plus twice of second and third 6 y dash, twice of first and third minus 8 x dash. Now we go to next term. By opening this bracket, we get you should not open this bracket, but take 10 to this bracket, we get 3x dash plus 40y dash minus 20 and minus 6. If we take minus 6 in this bracket, then we left plus before this bracket. Minus 6 multiplied to this, we get 24x dash and minus 18y dash and minus 6 plus 125 is equal to 0. Now we have to collect the coefficient of x square, y square, all have dash, and x and y, x dash, y dash, and constant term. First of all, we collect this coefficient in brackets. Then after solving this in whole equation, we collect this coefficient. There is no repeated terms, so write this value. What for calculation, for easiness, we should multiply 2 in these terms. So take 2 in this, we get 18x dash square plus 32y dash square plus 8 plus 24x dash y dash. To multiply to here, we get 32y dash plus 24x dash. To multiply to all these terms. And if we take this minus sign to this bracket, all sign will be changed. But I have another problem in this bracket, so I not take minus in this bracket. So I first solve the coefficient of x dash, because there are two terms, like terms of x dash, y dash, and also like terms is x dash present here and y dash also present here, two terms. So I collect the coefficient of these terms. Here only one term is x square minus 12 x dash square and y dash square. So I write first these two terms. Now collect the coefficient of x dash we get 9 times plus and 16 times minus, we get minus 7 times x dash y dash. Now collect coefficient of x dash, we get 11 times x dash, and also we get minus 2 times y dash, minus 2 times y dash, and collect now coefficient constant terms. I think only one term is constant, which is minus 2 here, close bracket. After this I write this term which have no like term, so I write this bracket as it without any change. 16 x dash square plus 9 y dash square. I think this should be square, because this term I get from here by squaring. First term is square, second term is square, so I write y dash square here, and third, and this first second you get, I think you got this mistake, so I write y dash square plus 1, all this term without any change of third bracket, minus 12 x dash y dash plus 6 y dash minus 8 x dash. After it all other terms which have we can solve these three brackets, 2 brackets, and this is constant. I want to calculate these or summarize this or collect coefficient this. So I collect this coefficient of x dash which becomes 54 x dash plus 54 x dash, and coefficient of y dash in these two which is this value is positive and this value is negative, so we get 22 is 22 y dash, and there are three constant terms, minus 20, minus 6 and plus 125. Result of these constant terms is plus 100 sorry, not 100, this is plus 126, and this two term is minus 26, so we get plus 99 is equal to 0. Now I collect the coefficient of x square in whole equations. So first coefficient is here is 18. You can write directly, my calculation is big, so I write step by step. On opening this bracket we get plus 12, which is coefficient x dash square. Also here we get the coefficient x square is plus 16 x dash square plus now coefficient of xy or y dash square. First y dash square, I write y dash square. Coefficient of y dash square is 32 here, and on break and opening this bracket, this minus sign convert this plus y minus, we get minus 12 here, and plus 9 also here. These are coefficient of y dash, this is coefficient of y dash. After solving it we go to find the coefficient of x dash y dash. Coefficient of x dash y dash first we get here is 24, and on opening this bracket then the sign of this become plus 7, which is coefficient of xy, and in this term we get this coefficient is minus 12. Please check the coefficient of x dash by dash, because answer which we are provided is not I think same as provided answer. So this is not necessary the given answer is correct. So calculate according to your extent, and all the terms are will be you will get same. But this coefficient is different. It is only possible when the given answer is not correct. So we go to next term, x dash. The coefficient of x dash first we get here minus 24. In next bracket minus multiply to this, we get minus 11, and in this bracket the coefficient is minus 8, and here is coefficient of x is 54. I think I committed a mistake here, but I have not time to solve, because all theory is correct, but calculation is in calculation mistake you can solve easily, because when we multiply 25 whole equation here 25, we divide 25 and get 5 into 3 becomes 15, but I write here 6, which is wrong. So I change it by 15, and after it calculation will change. So this is very bad. This becomes plus 60, so I write here 60, and when this value multiplied to this, we get minus 45. All coefficient will change. When this value multiplied to 1, we get minus 15 here, and then the coefficient of last bracket change. Coefficient of last bracket, I calculate these by solving these two bracket and this value. Now again I correct this value by adding 30 and 60 becomes 90. This value become 90, and adding these two value of y dash, we get only minus 5. So I write here minus 5 in place of minus 5. Write minus 5 here, minus 5. This is minus 5, as you see. And coefficient and constant term in last this value and this value becomes minus 35, and we have here plus 125. Difference of these value is 90, so I write 90 here, plus 90 here. All the terms are correct, so we get right answer. there is no change in coefficient of x dash square y dash. There is no mistake. Mistake was only in the coefficient x. So I cancel this and write again coefficient of x. In first term we get the coefficient minus 24 here, and in this we get minus 11, and this term we get minus 8, and also in this term we get plus 90. This is coefficient of x dash. Now I write the coefficient of y dash, which is equal to minus 32, and also coefficient is plus 4. No, sorry, plus 2, because it is only minus, which change only sign of this coefficient of y plus 2, not it becomes 4. It is wrong. And then we go to next term. We get here coefficient term of y dash, which have coefficient 6. And last I write coefficient minus 5, which is coefficient of y dash. And now constant, we have to find constant term, which is which have here plus 8, and in this term we will find minus plus 2, and here plus 1, and at last we get plus 90 equal to 0. On adding these value, we get this is 46 x dash square, and on solving this, it is become 29 y dash square, and also this value is become 31 plus, and we have to minus from this value. We get 9 plus 9 and 19 x dash. So you have to check this value as I stated earlier, because this coefficient is not match, but my theory is correct, and perhaps my answer is correct. Given answer, provided answer to me is wrong, I think. So check both possibilities. I write coefficient of x now, plus this value positive, and all these value are negative. On solving, we get coefficient of x equal to plus 47, and coefficient of y is, on solving we get minus 29 y dash, and adding these terms we get 101 is equal to 0. Therefore the transform equation is, what is 6? I write x dash in x in place of x dash. You can write also, and like this term, only this term is not match with provided answer. So you can check my solution and calculation and correct this or provided answer. 47x minus 29y plus 101. Thank you very much indeed for listening me. وما علينا إلا البلاغ.